What's up, guys? I'm back with another video. Running a little late with this review reaction to Alien Earth, so let's get into it. Alien Earth, episode 1 and 2. How epic was that? I actually had no idea what to expect. Even though I saw the trailer, I didn't really piece it all together. And I didn't read any of the premise or anything, so I wasn't too sure what was happening. Alien Earth is here. My spoiler-free reaction. Overall, I think it was pretty awesome. For the first ever Alien TV show, it's pretty epic. Like I said from the trailer, the production values are insane. The action is insane. The kind of story, the sense of humor is pretty good. Yeah, I like a lot of the elements, and kind of the overview of the show is pretty good. Okay, let's talk about the show itself. Spoilers, if you haven't seen it. So, based on the trailer, if you've seen the trailer, I guess I could show that to you guys now. So we have the starship. We have the space vessel Magnaut. It crash lands on Earth, and this spacecraft is carrying a few different creatures in stasis. And once it crashes, they go nuts. They get released. Alien Earth, my general thoughts on Alien Earth, episode 1 and 2. Neverland and Mr. October. So obviously I can't show you episode frame by frame for obvious reasons, copyright, but overall I enjoyed the show. I thought it was pretty epic. I thought it was pretty strong in the sense that it's introducing so many different characters and a new dimension to the Alien franchise, which was never really explored before. So we have the cybernetically enhanced human cyborgs, artificially intelligent beings, the synthetics, and the synthetic beings downloaded with human consciousness, which are the hybrids. Now, originally, if you've seen the Alien series or the Alien movies, you know that there are synths in the show. But this introduces a different dimension, which is the consciousness is downloaded into a synth being, which is totally new and totally cool. So here we have Wendy, and she is transferred into a new body. And from the trailer, I thought, okay, she's getting transferred to a new body, but I didn't know that she would bring, there would be more than one hybrid. So that was kind of cool to see in the show. So the other hybrids are Curly, Nibs, Smee. Who else? I'm probably missing one. But it's kind of funny because they're kids transferred into human bodies, and so the sense of humor and the way they act is very childlike. And that I think it's kind of funny that way, because it introduces a lot of different, just a different angle on it, rather than them just being straight robots and, you know, with no character. But I think knowing that they're child characters in human bodies, it introduces a funny sense of humor. Yeah, it was pretty cool that there's a group of synths, or hybrids, I should say. There's a group of hybrids rather than an individual one, because, yeah, I didn't really read the premise. I was just like, okay, yeah. It's super cool, super strength. Okay, so some of the scenes from the episode that I thought were kind of funny was the fact that Hermit was running from an alien xenomorph. Like, how are you going to run from an alien xenomorph? These things are supposed to be extremely fast. And compared to a human, come on. That was kind of not believable, but it's a show, after all. So I'm not going to nitpick that. What else? So So in Alien Earth, there are different. It's not just Wayland. There's a few different corporations in this that we never really explored before. So it really opens up the Alien verse to a lot of different dimension that you didn't get from the first movies, right? From the first movie, the second movie, we got an idea of Wayland Yutani, but here we get a lot more. Okay, yeah. So there are 5 companies that control Earth and colonized the solar system, including the recently founded Prodigy Corporation, which is run by Boy Cavalier, the CEO of the Prodigy Corporation, and the world's youngest trillionaire. Okay, so he's kind of like a Zuckerberg, Elon Musk child prodigy, and fitting corporation name for him. Yeah, so I'm hoping that we get to know these characters, a little more. There's a lot of going on in the show. Originally from the trailer, I didn't really know what was really the show was about. All I knew was a ship crashes, aliens are released onto the planet. But after seeing episode 1 and 2, it really widens the universe of Alien. And I'm curious to see where it goes from here. Let's see. Yeah, so Wendy is searching for her brother in this. Wendy is searching for her brother. That's pretty wholesome. I didn't expect it to be kind of like a sibling story, which is pretty cool. If you have siblings, you can relate. So I think that's a new angle for the series, and I think it's pretty cool that they introduced that. It's not just like somebody hunting for aliens, but there's a familial connection. So the brother is a medic for the Prodigy Corporation, and the Prodigy Corporation investigates the crash-landed spaceship, which contains all the creatures. Yeah, so overall, super hyped for the show. Episode 1 and 2 knocked it out of the park. There's just so much that I'm gonna rewatch these episodes, and I'm looking forward to the rest of the show. What did you think of Alien Earth? Post in the comments. So there's a few special features on the YouTube channel for, what is this, FX? And I should have watched this before watching this show. They also do a podcast, which I haven't actually listened to. So yeah, it's cool that they're adding a bunch of different additional content to follow along. Yeah, Alien Earth is off to a strong start. I thought it was extremely well done. Awesome characters, awesome action, sick reveal of the xenomorphs and other creatures on the ship. Cool characters too. I want to get to know, learn more about all these characters. Wendy is pretty awesome. And I liked how it was more than just a solo character, but a group, an ensemble kind of group of hybrids. To see more of the alien world and Earth, I guess you could say, with the corporations is pretty cool. As a fan, I've always wanted to see what it was like on Earth and with all the different things going on with the corporation. Not just Wayland now, it's multiple, 5 of them. So yeah, very cool show, really well done, and I can't wait to watch the rest of it.